Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a review for you. This time we have this 90 rated Carlos Tevez. Now this has been long overdue. I've had this card for a very long time, and honestly I should have got him out probably about a month ago when the SBC was still alive. Now, on stats he's 5'7", high work rate, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, on alternative positions, Tevez can play the striker, he can play the centre forward, and that's it. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much variety about the card, which is very annoying when you have a lot of people that can only play striker centre forward. Now, on stats, he's got 88 pace, 91 shooting, 83 passing, got the 89 dribbling, and also the 91 physical. So on paper, looks very nice and well-rounded. On playstyles, has power shot, has relentless, has quick step, and obviously has technical plus in this card, which is very nice. Now, if you do enjoy the review or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot to my channel, and I see after positive and negatives. Peace. So what's my thoughts about the card? Now, I've got a lot to say about it because I've been using it for a very, very long time, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of this Tevez card. Now, first for me is going to be the 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now, both of these are really, really good. That weak foot, most of the time, is quite good. Obviously, had a few inconsistencies at shots, but that isn't foot dependable. That is just because of his shooting overall, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So, the weak foot itself is actually quite good. 5-star skills with technical plus, obviously really, really nice. Especially with that 90 dribbling stat, it goes together really, really nicely. Now, next we're going to do the pace. Now, the pace, he's not really the fastest of cards. He's never particularly going to be like that. Obviously, he's got quick step, normal playstyle. But overall, he'll get you through and goal nicely, and that's pretty much all he'll do. He's not going to be the fastest once the sprint speed is kicked in, so you do need to be careful at times. Now, shooting me overall, on a normal scale, it was perfectly good enough. That 94 shot power, 93 long shots, 90 finishing, 90 attack position, all of these really good aspects. Overall, had not many inconsistencies. Now, when I first got this card, there was a few times where he would miss very, very easy chances, and I was getting quite agitated with him because of it. But the more I used him, the less that was happening. Maybe because I got used to his shooting style and stuff like that. But overall, he might have a few inconsistent shots here and there. Now, the passing for me overall, he's got a few decent passing actually, to be fair. I know I put the engine on him just to boost up that dribbling pace and that passing a little bit more, which I highly recommend this engine chem style. He's got 88 short pass and 87 vision, which actually quite nice to do simple 1-2 passing with another striker or a wide or even a cam and stuff like that. But you do need to be careful of that long pass because it is very, very low. Now, this is one of the things I really like about this Tevez card. Although he's not the most agile of cards, he has technical plus, so it makes up for it massively. But that balance and strength combo with that aggression is so exceptionally good. This is what makes him Tevez, in my opinion. The fact he cannot get pushed off the ball very easily at all. It makes him a little bit of a wedge in the box. Like, if they can't get the ball off him, they'll just foul him, pretty much. And it's so, so good for that aspect. That's why I really, really like this card. Now, obviously, the composure in itself is quite good. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Ball shows decent reactions are obviously very, very nice about this card. Now, as I've already talked about, that agility isn't really amazing, but technical plus definitely saves it. And they can do some really nice twists and turns with R1 dribbling. Now, as I've already talked about, that strength and aggression are very, very nice, especially that balance. But that stamina as well, with that relentless normal playstyle, go together really, really nicely. And obviously, he'll be running 90, 120, 150 if you need him to. He can pretty much run the whole game. So if you are going to use him as your main striker, you won't need to bring him off. So that is a really nice aspect to have. But unfortunately, he's not really the best aerial threat. He's only like 5'10" and obviously has really low jumping head accuracy. So you will need to stay away from that as best as possible. So on to my overall scores then. Now, if you don't know how this segment works, I pretty much give each individual stat a score out of 10, and I also give them an overall score and a value for coins. Now, first for me is going to be that pace. Now, overall for the pace, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. It's decent, don't get me wrong. It's not anything electric like Mbappe, a Dharma, or anything like that. It's not going to go wow, but it's enough to get you through as a striker. Now, next one for me is going to be that shooting. Now, overall for this, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. Like I said, he had a few inconsistencies here and there at the start, but that kind of faded out a lot of the time since I was bringing him on from the bench for like Mia Hamm or Janolo or something like that. So overall, that shooting was actually quite nice. Now, the passing for me, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. The short pass and the vision are obviously quite nice, but that long pass is very, very independable. So you do need to be careful of that a lot of the time because you will have to do the short, simple passes. Otherwise, he's going to mess it up. Now, the dribbling for me overall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Reason I'm not giving it any higher, because I do want a little bit more agility. I know I said the technical saves it, which it obviously does, but he still doesn't feel like the most agile card with the clunky playstyle. Clunky body type, sorry. It's not amazing. I know it's obviously not clunky, but it feels a little bit like that in game. I think Rooney has the same one. It's a little bit annoying, but with that being said, the technical plus is still nice on it. Now, the physicals, so obviously really good strength, really good stamina, really good aggression. I'm going to give him physicals at a 9.5 out of 10. He is very, very good at holding up the ball, and if you need a little hold-up striker or a striker that just uses skills, turn really nicely and obviously not get pushed off the ball, you are struggling with like weaker strikers, this is definitely your go-to man. He's very, very good at stuff like that, so that is what he's mainly good at in my opinion. Now, overall score for me, then I'm going to give him an 8.7 out of 10. I do think it's worth it. I do think it's a good card. I just do think there's better out there for the price. So, value for coins, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Like I said at the start, it really does mean a lot to my channel. Now, if you want to see anything in particular or any different type of videos like tier lists or whatnot, let me know down below. Obviously, I pretty much respond to every comment. It might be like in a week's time, but I'll still respond to it. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.